Are you wondering where Proctorio went in RaiderCanvas? As communicated, Proctorio was turned off after the completion of the summer 2 2025 semester. We will be using Respondus lockdown browser and monitor. The lockdown browser part will lock down the browser, and the monitor portion of it will proctor the student taking their test, recording it, and the student and their screen. Let me show you how to get to it. It will not require an extension, so you or your students will not have to have an extension to use this tool. So in your course, you will go to Lockdown Browser, and you will have a list of your quizzes here. All of your quizzes will be listed here. If you click on the drop down for one, you go to Settings, and you have to require the lockdown browser for this exam in order to use the proctoring, the monitor part. Under the lockdown browser, you have some additional settings, including one that allows an external web domain that will let them go to a specific web domain. You will also have to put this link in the instructions of your exam for them to access it. You will also have the option for proctoring. So if you want to use monitor, you will require Respondus monitor, and then you will tell it to continue to Respondus monitor. And then you will have the webcam option that's going to record just the student taking the test. And you will also have an option for the webcam and their screen. So it will record the student taking the test as well as their screen. And so you can see what they're doing. The webcam check is required. They will make sure that their webcam is working properly. You can include additional instructions. This is just telling the students what to expect. You can select to have some guidelines and tips for the students. You can select to have the student show a photo of themselves or show their ID. The face detection is also required, and it will make sure that their face is in the screen. You have some options here to prevent student from starting the exam if they can't, if the face detection cannot detect their face in the screen, and to notify students during the exam if their face cannot be seen clearly. Under advanced settings, you have some additional options here, including the use of an iPad for the exam. If you want them to use an iPad, this has to be checked. Once you get everything set, you save and close, and it will show that Respondus, the lockdown browser, and proctoring are required. If you used Proctorio previously and you have quizzes that have remotely proctored still in the title of the quiz, there are some steps that you need to take. I will include the link to the Respondus lockdown browser and monitor instructions and steps. That is a website. I'll provide that link and the steps that need to be taken to remove that Proctorio information and settings from your quiz. Once those are done, one time when you copy them over, it will not be a problem anymore. So it just has to be done one time.